you beautiful badass. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are covering a topic that is as juicy as a sale at Nordstrom: why women shop to cope. Yes, we are peeling back all the layers today of that credit card bill because I want to help you be debt free, and the only way I can do that is to help you understand why we shop to cope in the first place. So let's kick things off with some real talk. Life is hard, whether we're juggling relationships, parenting, job stress, taking care of our parents, whatever it is. So it's no wonder that we find ourselves mindlessly scrolling Amazon or lost in the shelves at Target. Statistic time. Did you know that 80% of women admit to engaging in shopping for retail therapy? Did you also know that 61% admits that while it does boost their mood temporarily, it does not last long? We cannot live with that. We're talking about a momentary escape, such as a glass of wine or a great meal. But this momentary escape lingers on, right? Because in a month, we get the bill. Okay, so let's break it down. Why do we shop to cope? First up, stress relief. When the walls are closing in, we feel like we can escape by clicking add to cart. Have you been there? The emotional boost, that hit of dopamine when you get those new pair of shoes, right? When you try them on and you're like, yes, you feel that momentary relief. Control. In a world full of chaos, so much chaos, we feel like this is the one thing that we can control. Our homes, our wardrobe, things that are in our buying power. Look, I've been there, no judgment. I do not shop to cope, but I do buy things that make me extremely happy. Example 1 and 2 are behind me, all things green. I love them, but we need to get our coping in check because we cannot keep living in debt for that momentary, such a brief moment of bliss. We need to make sure we are not drowning in debt while trying to stay afloat. So how do we cope effectively without swiping the card? Here are my top tips. Number 1, set a budget. I call her the other B word because she is not enjoyable to most. But once you set a budget, you have a pocket of money that you can spend debt free. So that's the freedom, right? That's the freedom that we need. We have our expenses taken care of for our living expenses. We have our savings going automated for a rainy day. So then you have this chunk of your paycheck that you can spend absolutely guilt-free. Tip number 2 is mindful shopping. The best thing that you can ever do is to put a pause in that add to cart to buy now. Sleep on it for at least one day, but right? I told my friend the other day that I put my money away in an account that I don't have a card to so that I actually have to work to get to it. And it has saved me so much because by the time I go through all of that to get it out of that account, I'm like, girl, we don't even need that. Stop. Tip number 3, find an alternative. Find a hobby that you love, that you could even become addicted to, that you do not have to put on your credit card bill. Some of my friends, it is baking. Some of my friends, it is being in nature, going on a hike. For me, it's getting lost in a fiction book where I do not have to spend any money and I can check out from here of whatever is going on in my life into somebody else's life. And lastly, find a community. I myself am not an overspender, but I am here as a beacon for my friends who are. They can come to me and they can get financial advice. That is why I'm here on this channel, because they're like, you should share all of this knowledge. But they can come to me and say, hey, I've got this problem. I'm going through debt or raising my credit score, or I just really want to go and buy something. Can you distract me for a while? Yes, I absolutely can do that. And you need to find your crew too. And if you do not have that crew, that's what your girl's here for. Use the email. So there you have it, ladies. Now you know why you shop: to relieve the stress, to cope, and now you have some other alternatives on how to possibly not raise your credit card bill to get through the day. If you have any tips for me, drop them down in the comments. I would love to hear them. If you have found this video helpful and you are working on getting out of debt, please like and subscribe. I have a ton of financial freedom knowledge and I want to share it with you. I am super passionate about getting women out of debt and in control of their finances. We cannot go any longer letting this slide. Girl, fix your money.